Today we're going to learn puppy exams. This is a technique and a method that just gets your puppy used to being handled. And you say, well, I handle my puppy all the time. True, but you probably don't look in his eyes and look in his mouth and pick up his paws and look inside his paws and look in his ears. There's parts of their body that they don't really expect you to be handling. What'll happen is when you take Manny to the vet, those are exactly the parts the vet's going to be looking at. So you want him to be comfortable with that process. It will significantly ease your first and future veterinary visits, and it'll make the entire process much less difficult for Manny. And it makes him just a good dog overall because he's used to being handled. He's just accustomed to it. So what I'm going to have you do now is just kind of look in his ear a little bit like the vet. Good, very nice. Good boy, Manny. Very good. Perfect. And just kind of look in his eye, just lift it, very good. And let's check those teeth, very nice. He's staying very still for this. And I'm gonna have you check his foot, just pick up his paw. A lot of dogs don't like to have their paws handled. You get them accustomed to this at this age and generally it goes very well. So I just kind of check that little foot and we're gonna check the little foot back here as well. Very good, very good. If you have a male dog and that male dog has not been neutered, of course we strongly recommend neutering for all male dogs. But if you haven't, then he also needs to have his parts checked back here. So I'm going to ask you just put your hand back there and just check very briefly. Because the vet's going to do that. And you don't want your puppy to be like freaked out when he does that. They don't mind, they're dogs, they're rear end animals anyway. So that's what the puppy exam is all about. Gets him accustomed to being handled in all the places he's not normally touched, and it will significantly ease the stress of a vet visit, both for you and the doctor and your puppy.